My name is Derek Trucks, and my wife Susan Tedeschi, and we're on the road forever. But we put a band together finally. We're hanging out with George Wein at his home in New York. It's an honor to be here.
When did you first start playing with the brothers?
I sat in with him. I think I was 11 or 12 the first time I was on stage with him. But I joined the band in '99, so I was 19.
99.
Yeah, 20 years old, 19, 20 years old.
I have to tell you a little story, which you know anyway. But in 1971, in 1969, we had all the rock groups at Newport, and we had so many people. And I said, this is not my life. We had Jeff Beck, and we had Mothers of Invention, and Led Zeppelin, and Sly and the Family Stone, and Jethro Tull. And I was sort of overwhelmed by the underground press, which was saying jazz is dead, and Ginger Baker's greater drummer than Elvin Jones, and
time out.
Ian Anderson's better than Rahsaan Rolla. And I was sort of overwhelmed by all this, so I asked Joe Boyd to get a whole bunch of rock groups of the guys that he thought were the best players, and we put together a good rock festival. We mixed it in with jazz.
Yeah.
But I said, this is not my life. I don't want this life. I don't want to be a rock producer. But I love the blues. And then 2 years later, I put together a program, and I called Ahmet Ertegun in January. And I said, Ahmet, give me a young white blues group that is not well known. I just want to show how the blues is working with a lot of white musicians, particularly Southern kids.
Yeah.
I said, and I want to put them on a show with Ray Charles and Aretha Franklin. That was the Monday show. It never happened, that show. The Allman Brothers became the biggest thing in America.
They blew up?
Between January and July. There were no rock festivals that year because that was 2 years after Woodstock, and no community would allow a rock festival. And the kids descended upon Newport. It was still the music should be free area. They were breaking
Crash the gates.
and I had to tell on a Saturday night, 20,000 people, hey, you got to go home. They're breaking the fences down. 20,000 people left without incident.
Wow.
It was a packed house. The kids broke the fence down. They got on the stage. They broke the piano. The next morning, they were sleeping on the hillside outside, and the police cleaned it out. So the Monday concert never got on.
Unbelievable.
It was all because the Allman Brothers became too popular.
Well, I wish they had not become too popular, because the Allman Brothers, Ray Charles, and Aretha would have been an amazing show. I would like to have seen that.
I would like our band to play with Aretha and
Ray,
actually.
I probably have a list of other people. That would have been one of the great blues shows of all time.
That's an unbelievable lineup.
That would be
What
amazing.
A great story, though. What a sad but great story. I gotta ask those guys about that.
They never played it, so they wouldn't.
They probably wouldn't remember it.
They wouldn't remember it. They just know they had a date. It was canceled because it was Saturday night. It was canceled.
What a trip!
And so that was with a Monday show.